Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Terry Lundgren. I'm the Chairman and CEO of the Macy's today. And we're here to celebrate the Straus family because we owe you a great deal of gratitude for both Ida and Isidor and the incredible life that they led. But this store, they had to have a vision. Isidor had to have a vision that something was going to be permanently successful this side of 14th Street. And to make that big move, and make that big decision was bold. And some of the things we try to talk about today, how do we think of bold, big ideas to move our company forward? That was a big one. And today, when this was desolate, and you can imagine back in 1902 when that took place, this was a park. And to have the courage to move here with a vision to make and create the largest store in the world was really quite remarkable. Something I can look up to and think, how bold can we be? And today, you look outside. This is the most vibrant retail location in America. The single busiest corner for pedestrians in America is the corner of 34th and 7th. The second most trafficked pedestrian walkway is the corner of 34th and Broadway. So that's vision. That's vision. And I'm grateful that vision took place. And then imagine that this was all covered up. This was all covered up for many, many years. And when we decided to renovate this store, and Peter is in charge of all of our stores, as well as the construction of our stores and the interior renovations of our stores, and Patty runs this magnificent gem here. When we decided we were going to change, renovate the store, we said, let's not just renovate the store, let's really transform the business with a big vision. And so that's what you'll see when you walk through this store today, I hope. And we're just inspired by all of what I've just described in terms of this thinking big and having this big vision. And so this door, not even open for 50 years or something. We have this now open as the main, if not the main, walkway into our magnificent building. It's just very special for us to uncover this plaque that was created by the employees of Macy's with their money, donated to recognize Isidor and Ida. He's also a historian to himself. Paul Kurtzman is here, and he's obviously the great-grandson of Isidor and Ida, and chairman of the Straus Historical Society, and knows so much more about this subject than I do. So, Paul, thank you very much.
Good evening, and thank you all for being here. My name is Paul Kurtzman, and I'm chairman of the board of directors of the Straus Historical Society, and proudly a great-grandson of Isidor and Ida Straus. This is a very important occasion. I want to, on behalf of the Straus Historical Society, thank Terry Lundgren, the CEO, president, and chairman of the board of Macy's for the world, for being here this evening. I'm very generous of him in his busy schedule. Also want to recognize Peter Saxey, who is the chief of all the stores of RH Macy's, over 800 stores, and is able to be here rather than at the other 799.
That's the most important.
This is the most important, which leads me also to thank Patty Lee on my left, who, as Terry mentioned, is in charge of this, the landmark and hallmark store of the Macy's chain. So that having all of you here this evening, having the support that was given to us in making these arrangements, Raina Kazan, Vice President, Public Affairs, and others who are with us this evening means a great deal. And I would also want to thank, on behalf of our society, our Executive Director, Joe Madler, and Assistant Executive Director, Catherine Smith, for their both being here, and all of the arrangements which you will see when you go to the reception upstairs a little bit later, they have set in place. I remember going to the executive floor, the 13th floor, because as the youngest of 4 children, it was my responsibility to go see Uncle Jack Straus, present at the time, and pick up the special seats in the area of the grandstand for the Macy's Day Parade that was set aside for the Straus family. And I would knock on the door, I'd say, Uncle Jack, I'd say yes, and he would give me the tickets in a very businesslike manner. Of course, first I had to negotiate getting past the secretary, who stood like a sphinx outside before she would let me in the room. I just wanted to say that this is an important occasion because 101 years ago, this plaque that you see here so beautifully restored by Mr. Lundgren and his staff was originally unveiled by my mother and my brother Herald standing on the steps. Our mother, who at age 7, a granddaughter of Isidor and Ida Straus, was given the honor of doing the unveiling. And now, all these many years later, we'll have the honor in the hands of my granddaughter and Eleanor Straus Hess, my mother, great-granddaughter, great-great-granddaughter. My daughter Catherine Clifford there in the corner as the next generation between Jenna Bellabed on my right and my mother, Harold's mother, Eleanor Straus Hess. But my wonderful granddaughter Jenna will have the honor of cutting the ribbon and being part of the opening and the unveiling of the beautifully, meticulously redecorated principal entrance of Macy's in which we now stand. It has been closed for a period of time for extensive renovations, and I cannot remark with enough thanks how beautifully the renovations have been carried out and how proud we as members of the Straus family are of the way in which the tablets are currently displayed. I conclude by saying that this is the 120th year after which my great-grandfather, Isidor Straus, and his brother Nathan purchased outright Macy's from Mr. Roland Macy's. That's exactly 120 years ago. So there is something very, very special this evening about timing the re-unveiling of the Isidor and Ida Straus plaque, which, always remember, was not given by the board of directors of Macy's or by city officials like the mayor. The idea for the plaque and the fund raised for the plaque were solely the idea of the staff of Macy's in tribute and in memory of their leader who led them so well.
But not cutting. But that is important not to do. One more, and don't. I don't know how many of those we have lying around. So. All right, everyone, and cutting. 1, 2, 3. Cut! Yay! Perfect. Thank you.